Hey guys, welcome to Friday, which is our live fish unboxing, and we are having a little bit of internet connection problems, but hopefully that's just sorted itself out and this stream goes live and smooth for you guys. Now, coming up to next week will be our last live fish unboxing for a couple of weeks as we are heading off to China again. And instead of having our live fish unboxing on Fridays, we are going to see what we can do. Maybe we'll be able to live stream again as we head over to CIPS, the International Pet Fair in China, and be able to show you all the cool fish over there on display for the competition. Again, we'll go visit the markets and we'll get some videos for you guys. So keep watching, guys. Even though we don't have a live fish unboxing, next Friday will be our last one for a couple of weeks. There will be something else exciting there for you to watch. Anyway, you guys are here to see what's coming this week, and there has been something exceptionally amazing. If you've seen the news, you probably know what it is already, but something amazing has coming, and we do have it in the box here, and we are going to show you it. So keep watching to see what that is. We have been talking about what to put in our ponds over the last couple of weeks. Again, we've got something different to show you what you can put in your pond, but let's see before we get to those what we've got that's coming. It's going to be a quick one today, but first one out. Oh, this one here is an Australian native. However, these guys are imported. These are your archer fish. Now, what's cool and exciting about the archer fish is this guy can spit water. They literally hang around under overhanging branches, look for insects, and they spit water and knock the insect into the water and eat them up. So these are your banded archer fish. They are Australian natives, and they are found up in tropical North Queensland. All right, next. Now, these are much better than the ones that came in last week. These are your golden Gouramis. Have a look at them. Much, much, much better. Really nice, deep yellow coloration. Once we get them in the aquarium, they'll get a black marbling pattern on the side of them. These guys can get a little bit feisty, a little bit cranky, so just be mindful of that. But these are your golden Gouramis. Really good size. They're around 7 to 8 centimeters, but we list these guys as 5 centimeters, so you're getting an absolute bargain at the moment. Gold Gouramis. Now, if you like gold, maybe you'll love these, or these will go excellent contrast with those gold. Very similar. This is your blue opaline Gourami. So the blue opaline, those guys are yellow, get a marbling pattern. These are intense sky blue with a darker marbling pattern. You can still see the marbling pattern inside the bag, but these are your opaline Gouramis. Go really well with those gold Gouramis. So you'll have gold and blue. Really good pairing up. All right, next we have a South American cichlid, and this is the Bolivian ram, or the Bolivian butterfly fish. It is it's not a dwarf cichlid, but it is one of the smaller cichlids from South America. It's a great little fish. People are always, is it a ram or is it not a ram? The Bolivian butterfly gets a beautiful amounts of color in it once it matures up. So that's the juvenile coloration there. It's not showing much. Now, if you're into African cichlids, what I've got in the bag here comes from Lake Malawi over in Africa. And this particular fish is the whitest of all African cichlids. And they call it the snow white lab, or the snow white cichlid. Now, it's thought to be an albino version of the Libidinochromis, the Pindani under the Libidinochromis family, but it's not actually truly known what albino species it is. But what I can tell you is both male and female are white, platinum white, intense white. Unlike other African cichlids, the male, when it gets fully mature, will get white with a blue sheen, but the female tends to say a creamy off-white yellow coloration. These, the male and female, exactly the same, pearl white throughout the body. Longer, slender body, very much like a mangano in shape, very long and skinny. They are a Mabuna from Lake Malawi. Now, these are sensational. These are Australian bred. They've been bred here in Australia. It's not an Australian native, but these have been bred here locally in Australia by a farm up in North Queensland, and they are looking absolutely incredible. These are cherry barbs, but they are the long fin variant, and they're probably the best batch of long fin cherry barbs we've ever seen. You can obviously see the males, very, very bright red. So if you're after something very red for your aquarium, maybe these guys are the thing for you. We do have the albino version. We do have the regular version. But have a look at the color in these guys. These long, thin cherry barbs. Very obvious to see male and females in there. Very intense color and vibrant in red. And if you want to really keep that red in them, you do need to feed foods really rich in astaxanthin. Foods like the Aquamunch Super Color Flake will really intensify that red in that fish. So we recommend you keep feeding something like that to maintain those reds. Next, an oddball, and very little tiny ones, these guys. They do get a lot bigger, but these are your silver hatchet fish. They are a type of flying fish. They do jump out of the water. They're really, really cool looking fish. They hang around at the surface. They got a top line at the top of the spine is across the water, and then there's deep belly underneath, and they're a silver pattern. They've got really wide pectoral fins, which help them sort of jump out of the water. But these are really cool. So these are your silver hatchets. They're quite small, this batch, but they still look really cool. We do have in store at the moment marbled hatchets. So if you're into those, we've got marbled hatchets in store right now as well. All right, next we have some shrimpies. Now, there's couple of different types coming today. There's the other one. All right, cherry shrimp, all different types. We've got today, though, 2 different variants. We've got the yellow cherry shrimp right there, and you can still see really nice yellow, even though they're in a bag. Been in the white box as well. So yellow cherry shrimp, they'll get nice color once they get in that aquarium. And your blue cherry shrimp. So blues and yellow cherry shrimp today. Fresh new batch arrived. So if you're wanting to stock up on cherry shrimp, we've got a brand new batch. We've also got hundreds of exceptionally good quality crystal reds arrived at the store. So if you want to come in and get into shrimp, come and check out the crystal reds. They are looking sensational. All right, so I got these in. These are something different. I just wanted to see what they look like. They call them golden neon tetra blue eye. However, looking at them, they're the platinum neon tetra. So it looks like platinum neons. So these are one of the newest neons that have been kicking around in the country. Platinum neon tetras. They're not your gold neon tetra. They're not those. These are a platinum neon tetra. They've got a beautiful blue eye. They almost look like gold cardinals, but they're not. They're a neon tetra. So yeah, they're pretty cool. We'll get them in the aquarium and we'll have a look at them. So they look to me like platinum neon tetras. Next is not for the faint-hearted. A couple of different bags of worms and squirms coming up. So if you're a little bit, don't like worms, don't like wriggly things, maybe these aren't for you. First off, we have a bag of whiptail coolie loaches. These are golden whiptails. Now, if you were watching a couple of weeks ago, you would have saw we had some coming in. It was the biggest we've ever seen. But we've got a fresh of normal size ones here, fresh bag of them. Golden whiptails, look at them there. Just bag of worms swimming in there. They are a loach, so don't freak out. They're not worms, they're not eels, they are a loach. And these are just really, really cool versions of the coolie loach. They're just long and slender and skinny. All right, next we have a peacock eel. Now, if you saw last week, we had some special spiny eels come in. Though we found out they're called the lesser spiny eels. So they are on the website. They're a good size, the lessers. So we have those available. But here we've got regular spiny eels, a smaller size, much cheaper price, but a really, really active, really healthy 6 to 8 centimeter spiny eels. So if you're into eels and loaches, now's a good time to buy because we've got a good variety of at the moment. Still got some of them tiger coolie loaches too, and they were good size. All right, next we got coming out is some catfish. Now, these are the Cactus Pleco, the L600s. Beautiful, large pleco. Gets a really, really bright orange tail on it. So it's the L600 Cactus Pleco. These are only babies. However, they are a good 6 centimeters in size. But these guys get quite large. They're fascinating looking L number. They're very popular. Is the L600s. And the number one selling L number of all L numbers of fresh batches just arrived is the L397 Tiger Pleco. These guys, you can see when you see them in the tank why they are the best seller. They are affordable. They're quite cheap. They've got a beautiful orange and black tiger striping on them. Why they get the name the Tiger Plecos. So L397 Tiger Plecos. Now, ponds. We do have for you pond keepers and something awesome coming up straight after the pond. So keep watching, guys, because we want saving it for last. But those have been going for ponds. So we've been talking about different fish to put in your ponds. We've been talking about mini mollies, control algae. We've been talking about paradise fish, goldfish, all different types. What about crustaceans? We do have a couple of different types of crustaceans here which will do well in your pond. First off is the freshwater mussel. Now, does this mean I don't need a filter? No, you'd still need a filter, and you should have a filter in anything that has a living body. The freshwater mussel does filter water. Yes, it does. It sucks in the water, filters it out, spits it out, but it still creates waste. It doesn't eat poo. People think mussels just eat poo, and that's what they're good for. The thing about a mussel, though, you do have to be mindful. If it dies, it can make quite a mess, but it is quite an amazing critter for how much it can actually filter. So that's your freshwater mussels coming today. Great for ponds, but they're also great for cooler aquariums. Otherwise, this guy here also does really well in the pond. And this is your red ram's horn snails. The reason we show these ones are these guys are less likely to slime out of your pond. The mystery snails can get up and leave your pond and go outside the pond. These guys will stay in the water. These are your red ram's horn snails. And we can't get enough of them. So if you breed them, bring them in a good size, we buy them off you. So you're going to have them in your pond, help eat the algae, and make some pocket money on them. Just about every aquarium shop would buy them off you. You don't want the brown ones, but the red ones, these particular red ram's horn snails. So they're great for your pond. Don't require heaters. Just the mystery snails technically are tropical and should be in warm water. The red ram's horn will handle the colder waters. Now, lucky last, the number one best fish that has arrived this week that we've had so many people asking about. So we thought we'd just show them on camera. They didn't arrive today. We got them early on the week, but we wanted to show you on camera today. And this is the Fahaka Puffer. It is the freshwater puffer fish. Comes all the way from the Nile in Africa. These are baby little versions. These ones do get quite large. You've seen videos of them on social media. They will absolutely chomp up yabbies and clam mussels. Those mussels there would become a snack for this guy. They've got extremely hard beak that would just crunch and chew down anything, just like your big saltwater puffers, but for fresh water. So the Fahaka Puffers. So if you're after something extremely rare, extremely odd, the Fahaka Puffer just may be the fish for you. We have got a limited amount of them. We only got 10 in, and we've already got people eyeballing them off. But we just wanted to show you them today. We've got them in a sandy substrate in the shop. They do like that. They do like hard water, a little bit like African cichlids. So make sure your water's nice and hard for these guys. That's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching our live fish unboxing. We'll see you again Friday for our last live fish unboxing for a couple of weeks as we head over to Asia. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.